Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to Resident Evil Gaiden. Now, you might be wondering, oh, Resident Evil on the Game Boy, didn't you do that already? Yes, I did! I played an unreleased version of Resident Evil 1 on the Game Boy Color, just because, let me just put the mic a little down, just because at the time I wanted to show you an unreleased version of the Game Boy, and in the video I mentioned that there was an actual version of Resident Evil that came out for the Game Boy Color, which I personally played a lot when I was a kid, just growing up, because frankly, I had a little device that I had an emulator for the Game Boy Color on, and I just played whatever I could get my fucking hands on, and Resident Evil Gaiden was one of them. And it turns out to be one of my favorite games, really ever to kind of play. So Resident Evil Gaiden is here, ladies and gentlemen. It came to like a bunch of weird reviews, I think, but it actually exists, and we're going to cover it right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we have it running on my, of course, modded PlayStation 3 here, but it's a Game Boy Color game, so I'm just going to let you all know what to expect graphically, alright? I'm not here to dog on the game, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into Resident Evil Gaiden on the Game Boy Color. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 2001, Capcom, old vintage shit, by the way, too, 2017, what a time. Capcom, there you go, back when Capcom used to dick around. We got Virgin Interactive, you know. We've got m4.co.uk, very interesting. And you can pick all the languages. I think I have the European ROM, which means I get to pick a bunch of different languages here too. Let me just kill the sound a little bit. It's way too fucking loud. But here we go. We got English. We got all these other fine languages. We're gonna go with English just so I can understand it. But ladies and gentlemen, Resident Evil Gaiden. Did you fucking hear that? By the way, when I was a kid, that used to actually freak me the fuck out. But let's hit start. In an effort to put a stop to the global operations of the evil corporate entity... Oh wow, did I skip that? I fucking skipped it, goddamn, let me restart that. Alright, corporate entity, Umbrella Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, take 2, Electric Boogaloo. An underground organization was formed. The organization consists of former STARS members. By the way, this game is not canon, by the way, okay? It's not up there with the likes of Umbrella Corps. It's a non-canonical game, but you get to play as Leon, by the way. Ex-Umbrella employee, somewhere in North America at this underground organization's hideout. 2:30 a.m. I'm glad they tell you the time and everything, too. It's very key, especially as you can't tell it playing this. Barry, reporting for duty. This is where Barry went at the time. By the way, I must say, for a Game Boy Color game, it's pretty well animated. Chief is like, good to see you, Barry. I have a mission for you of the utmost urgency. A new type of bioorganic weapon developed at Umbrella Labs has escaped. The BOW is believed to be among the passengers of the luxury ocean cruiser, the Starlight. Man, the Starlight. The new BOW is an extremely dangerous creature even in its human form. Leon S. Kennedy of Raccoon City Police Department was tracking the BOW. Man, what is up with fucking Leon? He just gets his fucking hands into everything, dude. Chill out. Alright, let other people handle it, Leon. You're not the only hero. But I love you. We have no... Skip. His last report came in over 24 hours ago. Objective, locate Leon S. Kennedy and eliminate the BOW. Oh yeah, you don't get to play Leon in this intent, like, I think you do later on. Insertion via helicopter. Location, the Starlight. Extraction via helicopter deployed on receipt of radio transmission. Operative, Barry Burton. Oh yeah, I've never actually finished this, so, you know, might be the first time I actually get into it if I keep playing this. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, past the lovely intro. Oh, they got the Metal Gear shit. Barry, coming over? Copy, I read you, over. You are now on the side deck, 2F. Make your way west to the lobby to enter the ship. Look for useful items along the way. They may be hidden in boxes. I think Barry knows how the shit works, dude. Thank you very much. By the way, I must say the music is dope as fuck. Can't enter here, but I can open this up and get handgun bullets, by the way, interesting. Let me take those lovely handgun rounds. And might I say, look at the fucking graphics too. Like, the shadows like cast onto Barry. All these lovely little details. It's one of those like hidden Resident Evil games that like I talk to people and they're like, this game sucks, and I'm like, why? It's actually not bad. It's a really good Game Boy Color game. Your current objective will be shown on your PDA. Your PDA will also, yeah, we know how it works. Thank you very much. Let's go into here, get the, what is it, Herbal Con. Oh, I got some yellow kush. Fucking Barry. Barry, be careful. We have detected hostiles in the lobby. If you need to use your targeting... Oh, wait until you see the fucking combat in this game. It's dope. Here, let's go inside. By the way, the zombie encounters are pretty freaking easy. Look at this is the zombie shit. Wow, there were actually 2 zombies on screen, not fucking 9 like this shit is listing off, or like the whole horde. What in the name of what has happened to these people? They're not human anymore! Barry, you've seen this before, okay? Don't be shocked. Alright, now, the thing is, I'm sure I can actually... No, damn it. Hold on. Let me try to fight off. Oh, yeah, you can just push them out. Here you go. This is the combat system. So basically, how it works is, like, you gotta kill the Zambles here, right? So, like, you gotta make sure that little thing is in the middle of the lit area. And if you get it right in the middle, like I just did there, you get a headshot, critical. So it's actually, like, it's actually an interesting combat system. I'm trying to remember the name of the Resident Evil game, but it was used elsewhere before. It's actually a really good system, but if you basically target like so, you can actually pick out zombies and shoot them this way. Now, you don't ever have to like really get into fighting them, but you know, you can run away like classic Resident Evil, right? But the thing is, like for a Game Boy Color version of the game, it's obviously at least far better than what we got in that unreleased version of the game. When you try to run away in a battle, you must fire your weapon and hit in the target in the middle. Zombies will try harder to hit you whilst you are running away. Once you start to run away, you cannot rejoin the battle. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna run, I think. But here we go. By the way, the environments are very beautiful too. Like it's a like look at those little like shiny lights too. It's like, God, everything is so well handled in this game. It's a very, very pretty looking game, I must say, for a Game Boy Color title. Like, the team behind this definitely put their all into it. There's a lot of Zambles here. And I do not have the amounts of ammo that I wish I did. Alright, here we go. No, the only door that I didn't try that time led me to this little hallway. Make your way to the security room on F4F. Try the elevators to the west. Maybe you can locate Leon with the security cameras. I'm gonna try to do that exact same thing that you just said, buddy. Always be on the lookout for herbs. Yeah, herbs are pretty fucking important, especially after the AIDS way the enemies are encountered in this game. Which, again, I feel like if that was rebalanced, people wouldn't have that big of an issue with it, because honestly, that was kind of BS, how like some zombies were behind like areas that shouldn't have been, like they shouldn't have gotten you, but they still did. It was a little weird. So the way you actually progress through here is like if I enter, oh wait, here we go, I picked up an item. The herbal compound will restore light damage. I don't think there's any form of mixing herbs in this though. Oh god, excuse me. A heavy-duty electrical fuse used for the coolant system in the refrigerator room on 1F. That's going to be a key item that we need to get our hands on. Now, as far as I also know, if I'm going to look through it, I feel like there is actually no limit on inventory space, which, if you played any of the older Resident Evil games, 1, 2, and 3, even 4, well, all the Resident Evil games have a limited inventory, but the thing is, it's like, in the first game, right, it was very limited. Even in the 5th title, it was really limited. Let me actually try to fight the Zambles off here. Just because, like, if I can fight some of them off, I'm kind of game. And because running away from them nets them a free hit sometimes. I don't even know how that's going to work out too, because that's a little bit of an interesting conundrum. You can equip yourself with a different weapon within the inventory. Yeah, we know. But the thing is, it's like, if you played any older Resident Evil games, they have like a heavy level of, they have like a pretty stressful level, if I should say, of, oh, there, I got caught again, of inventory control. So basically, by the first game, it was basically inventory management the game, really, if you played Chris Redfield, especially. In that scenario, and vice versa for the other games, and that's just really the gist of it. Here, it seems like you don't have to worry about that, as far as I know. We're in the bathrooms here, nothing really seems to be in the bathrooms, but they really have a very diverse, like, it's a full-on Resident Evil game, and that's sort of weird. The Zambles are respawning, what the fuck? I mean, at least they ain't Crimson Heads, right? That would have been spooky as shit. Oh no, it says make my way west! Damn it! Leave me alone! They always grab onto you, it's like, stop it. God damn you. I mean, you gotta have some, that was some crit love right there. I was like critting that shit. Oh no, there's some girly Zambles in there. I'm not gonna go there. That's spooky. To unlock a door, you must use the key when you are near that door. I like to think that around these documents, somebody's like, if you want to use a locked door, you need to have a key, dumbass. It's like, fuck you, dude. You also kind of like, you can't notice it right now, but the backgrounds do change on like the newer locations you go to. Here we go. The key is used to operate a set of elevators to the west of the ship. I guess you sometimes just have to kill some Zambles, right? What's this? Oh, damn, this is enemy pump actions right now. I'm gonna keep on a hold of that, though. Wait, what's this? These shells are used with the shotgun. I bet they are. What the hell would... I assume that's like the bellhop kind of person there? Why the fuck would he have shotgun shells? Well, maybe he's trying to fight off shit, I don't know. I'm kind of stupid when I'm guessing these things. No, Zamble, stay away! Oh man, dude. This is really cutting into my ammo reserves. Jeez, I need to play this smart, dude. Alright, let's go over here. What's this? To escape from the zombie's grasp, struggle by trying to move. Okay, yeah, well that's actually key to know. I was really tapping the A key, trying to think I was good or some shit, but clearly I wasn't. So let's go on this way. I think we might as well work our way a little past Leon, too. I don't really know what the stopping point for this should be. Wait, what do you want me to use for the key? Yeah, I guess I'll use the key that I have? Do I have to actually use it? Hold on. Oh, yeah, so it's like, if you played the original games, you could, like, go up and ask you want to use a key, so you use the key. It even discards it when you don't need it. Here, it's not that way. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Save points in here. Nice. So you save through the elevators and shit. It almost feels like this is kind of an early version of, like, Resident Evil Revelations, too. You know? God, I love that game on the 3DS, too. That was a fucking dope game. Oh, fuck, what? It's like, once you try to escape, you're, like, forced into that shit? No, I don't want to escape! What the fuck? It's like, I must have hit the escape key and shit, and it's like, it just went off. This key is used to access the, to the bar room on 4F. That's gonna be pretty useful. We'll get to see what's in the bar room. So yeah, you kind of have to kill the zombies to even get some of the keys, which is like, I guess this game is really forcing me into some straight up encounters and shit. Interesting. I love how, like, this game absolutely captures the tension of, say, like, the PlayStation 1 Resident Evil games, right? Where it's like, yeah, it's on the Game Boy, but, like, that tension is still there. It's almost like playing the Metal Gear game. I'm missing the shotgun shots, dude. You would think it would be easier. I gotta be pretty smart with these shots, though. Like, legit. I can't fuck around. Because, like, I'm spending a lot more ammo on this than I expect to. But yeah, man, this game, like, even for the Game Boy at the time, is a pretty impressive, like, title and shit, dude. I gotta say. No, lady. No! No way. No fucking way. No. Man, some of these sound effects get super repetitive. Like, no! It's like, get out of here. Hold on. No, 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 no. Select. Yeah, there we go. Yes! Oh, no. Stay away, dude. I don't have the shit to handle you guys. Back off, Zamble. I gotta say, it's so well made, too. Like, the environments are actually really well handled. It stands up well from the last time I played it, dude. Oh, it's gonna grab me. No, they're not gonna grab me. Holy... No, they might as well have grabbed me. I just walked into a trap. Yeah, I gotta... No, no. No, Zamble, stay away. Oh, you got shot. Come on, dude. Have a heart. These Zambles are so fucking... Yeah, I got some shells. That's good. That's a good reward. At least I got something out of it, right? How much shells did I get? Oh, I got a fair amount of shells, dude. Fuck me. I'm doing fine. No, there's nothing into that door. Nothing that the bellhop dude has. Oh, how do you expect me to fight these guys? Come on, man. I'm in the bar room and I'm getting my ass handed to me right now, dude. What? I have no other option. I gotta wait for these boys to come up here. Oh man, I don't even swipe as fast. No, there we go, there we go. Oh no! No, 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 no. Go down, go down, go down. Thank God. How many swipes do I have to pull off? There we go, there we go, there we go. No, I'm in the red zone. I'm in the red zone now, baby. There ain't no fucking... There ain't no saving graces for my dumbass. There we go, I got some kills there. I'm trying to find where I need to go, because I need the security room key, and that's the only way I'm really doing it. But, like, I'll be honest with you, it's really difficult to do it, because these Zambles have some great grab ranges, dude. It's, like, unbelievably hard on how, like, some of it is, dude. So, we're gonna go back down over here, we're gonna see where we should go. We're actually back to the first floor entirely, and I didn't want to be here. I really didn't, you know, just because, I don't think I need to be here, but I'm here anyways, regardless, because, you know, why not, right? Let's go try to find our way to the security room that we need to desperately gain access to. No, we can't even... My God, their noises are chilling, dude, to say the least. Huh, coolant fuse. Where's this going to be for again? Used to cool the refrigerator... Oh, let's go to the refrigerator room on 1F then. That's probably the smartest way. But to go to 1F, that's going to be interesting, because... Stay the fuck away! God, she didn't even touch me! She's so far away! And then I attract two! I attract two of them, man! There we go. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. I died. I fucking died. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Resident Evil Gaiden. I swear to God, it was probably a lot more easier when I played it as a kid. I think I made it a little bit further than where I did now. But as a quick cursory glance into the game, I wanted to show you the Resident Evil title that, frankly, was the official release on the Game Boy Color, the one title that actually came out and wasn't just a beta testing thing. So, what do you think about it in the end? I'm going to leave that up to you. For me, it's actually aged quite well since I last played it. Now, it's a lot difficult. It's a lot more difficult, I'd say, for a Resident Evil game, just because when I get used to the first, second, and third games, any Resident Evil mainline game, I sort of realize the tricks of it. Here in this game, enemies respawn, the drops are a little more sparse, and frankly, I would say that the actual encounters are a little bit iffy too, whereas like, you can easily dodge in the first game. Gaiden, the problem with its very claustrophobic environment is that like, the enemies, they can grab you. It's kind of bullshit, let me tell you how they grab you. But when they do grab you, it's like, oh my god, how do you escape, right? When you try to escape, you get hit. When you try to fight back, it's almost like impossible, to be honest, because it's like, you're going to run out of ammo pretty freaking quick. So it's definitely a more challenging Resident Evil game. But it's also a good Resident Evil game too. So if you ever have the chance to, give it a try, fire it up on the Game Boy Color and really get yourself into a game that has some pretty high production values for a Game Boy Color title. As always, I'm going to end the video over here. I have about a fair amount of recording here. I'm going to cut it down, edit it, and package it, and hopefully you all will enjoy watching the video. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike it. This is me, Mudahar, and I am out.